Welcome to the new video. My dear friends, it's Noob from Minecraft with you. Today I'm going to make building challenge of airplane with my friends. And while I will build it, I would like to tell you one interesting story about a plane Timmy and his worldwide adventure. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Let's build. In the small town of Brooksville, Timmy stumbled upon a dusty old map in his attic. The map depicted islands, cities, and villages he had never heard of before. Intrigued, Timmy decided to investigate further. Little did he know that this discovery would lead to the adventure of a lifetime. Armed with the map and a sense of curiosity, Timmy set out to prepare for his journey. He spent days gathering supplies, studying navigation, and learning about the places he planned to visit. Finally, the day arrived for Timmy to embark on his grand adventure. As Timmy soared through the skies in his trusty plane, the Sky Explorer, he marveled at the beauty of the world below. From the green forests of South America to the snowy peaks of the Himalayas, the world unfolded beneath him like a giant map come to life. Timmy's first stop was a remote island in the Pacific Ocean. As he landed on its sandy shores, he was greeted by friendly locals who welcomed him with open arms. Together, they explored the island's lush jungles, sparkling beaches, and hidden caves, uncovering its secrets along the way. Next, Timmy flew to a bustling metropolis in Asia. The city was a vibrant mix of sights, sounds, and smells that overwhelmed his senses. Timmy wandered through its streets, taking in the sights of towering skyscrapers, bustling markets, and ancient temples that stood as a testament to its rich history. Leaving the city behind, Timmy ventured into a quaint village nestled in the mountains of Europe. Here, he discovered a way of life that was vastly different from his own. The villagers welcomed him into their community, sharing their traditions, stories, and customs with him. Chapter 7: Challenges and Triumphs. Throughout his journey, Timmy faced many challenges. From navigating through treacherous storms to overcoming language barriers, each obstacle tested his courage and determination. But with the help of his newfound friends and his unwavering spirit, Timmy triumphed over every challenge that came his way. One of the most rewarding parts of Timmy's adventure was the friendships he forged along the way. From the pilot who taught him to navigate the skies to the children who showed him the wonders of their world, each friend left a lasting impression on Timmy, teaching him valuable lessons about life and friendship. Chapter 9: Reflections and Revelations. As Timmy's journey neared its end, he took some time to reflect on all that he had experienced. He realized that his adventure had not just been about exploring new places, but also about discovering new things about himself. He had grown stronger, wiser, and more compassionate, thanks to the lessons he had learned on his journey. Finally, it was time for Timmy to return home. As he landed his plane in Brooksville, he was greeted by a crowd of cheering friends and family. They listened in awe as Timmy recounted his adventures, sharing the sights, sounds, and stories of the places he had visited. As Timmy's story came to a close, he realized that his adventure was just the beginning of a lifetime of discovery. There were still so many places to explore, so many people to meet, and so many adventures waiting to be had. With a smile on his face and a twinkle in his eye, Timmy knew that this was only the first chapter of his epic adventure. As Timmy settled back into life in Brooksville, he found himself frequently gazing at the sky, reminiscing about his adventures. He realized that the sky was a symbol of freedom and possibility, a reminder that there was a vast world waiting to be explored beyond the horizon. Timmy learned to appreciate the beauty of the sky in a new way, finding inspiration in its ever-changing colors and patterns. Timmy's friends and family were eager to hear all about his journey. He spent hours recounting his adventures, showing them photos and souvenirs he had collected along the way. Timmy's story sparked a sense of wonder and curiosity in those around him, inspiring them to dream of their own adventures. Timmy's journey had taught him the importance of imagination. It was imagination that had led him to discover the map in his attic, and it was imagination that had fueled his desire to explore the world. Timmy realized that with a little imagination, anything was possible, and he encouraged others to dream big and never stop exploring. As Timmy looked to the future, he knew that his adventures were far from over. There were still so many places he wanted to visit, so many cultures he wanted to experience, and so many friends he wanted to make. With a sense of excitement and anticipation, Timmy knew that the sky was the limit for his next adventure. As Timmy's story came to an end, he knew that it was just the beginning of a lifetime of discovery and adventure. The world was a vast and beautiful place, filled with endless possibilities and opportunities for growth. Timmy was grateful for the experiences he had had and looked forward to the many adventures that still lay ahead. Timmy's story became an inspiration to many. People from all over the world read about his adventures and were captivated by his spirit of exploration and discovery. Timmy's journey had sparked a newfound sense of wanderlust in others, encouraging them to step out of their comfort zones and explore the world around them. Through his adventures, Timmy had connected with people from diverse backgrounds and cultures. These connections transcended borders and boundaries, creating a global community united by a shared love for adventure and discovery. Timmy cherished the friendships he had made and looked forward to the possibility of meeting new friends in the future. Timmy realized the power of storytelling and sharing his experiences with others. His stories had the ability to transport people to far-off lands, allowing them to experience the wonders of the world through his eyes. Timmy continued to share his adventures through books, presentations, and online platforms, hoping to inspire others to embark on their own journeys of discovery.
Hello friends, it is me, Pro from Minecraft. I'm happy to see you again. My friend Noob made very cool airplane, but I will try to build it even more interesting. And while I do this, I will continue to tell you a cool story about our plane Timmy. Also like this video and subscribe to the channel. Let's start building. As Timmy looked back on his journey, he knew that the spirit of adventure would always be a part of him. Whether he was exploring new places or simply dreaming of far-off lands, Timmy knew that the world was full of endless possibilities. With a heart full of gratitude and a mind full of memories, Timmy embraced the future, ready for whatever adventures it might bring. Timmy's story resonated with people all around the world. His adventures had touched the hearts of many, inspiring them to embrace their sense of wanderlust and explore the unknown. Messages poured in from readers who shared how Timmy's journey had sparked a desire for adventure. In their own lives, Timmy was humbled by the impact his story had made and felt a sense of responsibility to continue sharing his experiences. In response to the overwhelming interest in his adventures, Timmy launched a website where he shared detailed accounts of his travels, along with photos and videos documenting his experiences. The website became a hub for travelers and adventure enthusiasts, a place where people could connect, share stories, and plan their own journeys. Timmy was thrilled to see the community growing, with people from different corners of the globe coming together to celebrate the spirit of exploration. One of the most rewarding aspects of Timmy's journey was the connections he made with people from diverse cultures. Through his travels, Timmy had learned to appreciate the richness of human diversity and the beauty of cultural exchange. His encounters with people from different backgrounds had broadened his horizons and enriched his understanding of the world. Inspired by these experiences, Timmy initiated a cultural exchange program through his website. The program connected individuals from different countries, allowing them to share their cultures, traditions, and experiences with each other. Timmy was amazed by the friendships that blossomed as a result of this initiative, proving that despite differences in language and customs, people could find common ground through shared experiences and mutual respect. As Timmy's popularity grew, so did the demand for more stories of his adventures. Encouraged by his readers, Timmy decided to turn his experiences into a series of books. Each book would focus on a different aspect of his journey, from the landscapes he had explored to the people he had met along the way. The process of writing the books was both challenging and rewarding for Timmy. He poured his heart and soul into each page, reliving his adventures as he penned down the details. Timmy wanted his readers to feel like they were right there with him, experiencing the sights, sounds, and emotions of his travels. The books became bestsellers, captivating readers of all ages with their vivid descriptions and captivating storytelling. As Timmy looked back on his journey so far, he realized that the adventure was far from over. There were still so many places he wanted to visit, so many cultures he wanted to experience, and so many stories he wanted to share. Timmy knew that the world was vast and filled with wonders waiting to be discovered, and he was determined to explore every corner of it. With a renewed sense of purpose and a deep appreciation for the world around him, Timmy set off on his next adventure, armed with his experiences, his passion for exploration, and the support of his global community. Timmy was ready to write the next chapter of his epic adventure. As he boarded the Sky Explorer once again, Timmy looked forward to the countless adventures that lay ahead, knowing that each one would be a new opportunity for discovery and growth. As Timmy continued his adventures, he developed a unique philosophy of travel. He believed that true exploration went beyond visiting famous landmarks or ticking off items on a bucket list. For Timmy, exploration was about immersing oneself in the essence of a place, connecting with its people, and learning from its culture. He encouraged others to embrace this philosophy, emphasizing the value of meaningful experiences over mere sightseeing. To promote this approach to travel, Timmy started a blog where he shared travel tips, cultural insights, and personal reflections on his journeys. The blog became a valuable resource for travelers seeking authentic experiences and a deeper understanding of the places they visited. Timmy was proud to be able to contribute to a community of like-minded explorers who shared his passion for meaningful travel. Inspired by the generosity he had encountered during his travels, Timmy launched the Sky Explorer Initiative, a program aimed at giving back to the communities he had visited. Through this initiative, Timmy organized charity events, fundraisers, and volunteer projects in partnership with local organizations. The goal was to make a positive impact on the places he had explored and to leave behind a legacy of kindness and compassion. The initiative gained widespread support from Timmy's followers, who eagerly joined him in his efforts to make a difference. Together, they built schools, planted trees, and provided aid to those in need, leaving a lasting impact on the communities they touched. Timmy was grateful for the opportunity to give back and was humbled by the generosity of those who supported his cause. As Timmy's adventures continued, his legacy grew stronger with each new chapter. His story had become a symbol of hope, inspiration, and the power of exploration. Timmy's books were read in schools around the world, inspiring a new generation of young explorers to follow in his footsteps. His initiatives had made a tangible impact on the communities he had visited, leaving behind a legacy of compassion and goodwill. Timmy's story was a testament to the transformative power of travel. Through his adventures, he had learned valuable lessons about the world and himself. He had discovered that the true beauty of travel lay not just in the places he visited, but in the connections he made and the experiences he shared. Timmy's legacy would live on, inspiring others to embrace the spirit of adventure and make a positive impact on the world around them. As Timmy looked back on his journey, he realized that it was not just a series of adventures, but a lifelong quest for discovery and understanding. The world was a vast and wondrous place, filled with endless opportunities for exploration and growth. Timmy knew that his journey was far from over, and that there were still many more adventures waiting to be had. With a sense of gratitude for the experiences he had lived and a heart full of excitement for the adventures that lay ahead, Timmy boarded the Sky Explorer once again. As the plane took off into the boundless sky, Timmy looked forward to the countless possibilities that awaited him, knowing that each new adventure would be a chance to learn, to grow, and to make a difference in the world. As Timmy's adventures continued, he realized that each new journey was not just about exploring the world, but also about discovering more about himself. Travel had a way of stripping away the layers of routine and familiarity, allowing Timmy to see himself in a new light. He learned to embrace uncertainty, adapt to new situations, and find strength in the face of challenges. Through his interactions with people from different cultures, Timmy gained a deeper understanding of empathy and compassion. He discovered that despite the differences in language, customs, and beliefs, people around the world shared a common humanity. This realization enriched Timmy's life and inspired him to become an advocate for understanding and acceptance.
I'm happy to see you again, my friends. It's me, Hacker from Minecraft. My friend Pro have made some very interesting airplane build, but we should show them how real professionals build it. And while I'm building, I'll continue to tell you the breathtaking story. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Let's go! Despite the many miles he had traveled, Timmy felt a constant pull towards the unknown. He was drawn to the unexplored corners of the world, where adventure awaited at every turn. The thrill of discovery fueled his passion for exploration, driving him to seek out new experiences and challenges. Timmy's wanderlust led him to embark on expeditions to remote islands, dense jungles, and towering mountains. Each new destination brought with it a sense of excitement and wonder. As Timmy immersed himself in the beauty of the natural world, he marveled at the diversity of landscapes and ecosystems, finding inspiration in the resilience of nature. As Timmy's adventures unfolded, he realized that his journey was not just his own but a part of a larger legacy. He was following in the footsteps of explorers who had come before him, leaving their mark on the world through their discoveries and adventures. Timmy felt a sense of responsibility to carry on this legacy, to continue pushing the boundaries of exploration and discovery. Through his writing, speaking engagements, and philanthropic work, Timmy aimed to inspire others to embrace the spirit of adventure and curiosity. He hoped to ignite a passion for exploration in the hearts of future generations, encouraging them to seek out new horizons and make their own mark on the world. As Timmy looked towards the horizon, he knew that his journey was far from over. The world was a vast and ever-changing place, filled with endless opportunities for exploration and discovery. Timmy embraced the unknown with open arms, eager to see where the winds of adventure would take him next. With the Sky Explorer as his faithful companion and the spirit of exploration as his guide, Timmy set off once again into the great unknown. As the plane soared into the boundless sky, Timmy knew that he was embarking on another chapter of his epic adventure, ready to write new stories and create new memories that would last a lifetime. As Timmy's plane disappeared into the horizon, his legacy lived on. His stories continued to inspire countless readers. His initiatives continued to make a positive impact on communities around the world, and his spirit of adventure continued to ignite the imagination of explorers everywhere. Timmy had shown that the world was a place of endless wonders, waiting to be explored by those with the courage to seek them out. His legacy was one of curiosity, compassion, and the unwavering belief in the power of exploration to change the world. And as long as there were stars in the sky and uncharted territories on the map, Timmy's legacy would continue to inspire generations of adventurers to come. As Timmy's plane soared through the skies, he couldn't help but feel a sense of exhilaration. Each journey brought with it the promise of new experiences and discoveries. Timmy's thirst for adventure was unquenchable, and he knew that there were still many more horizons to explore. His next destination was a remote island chain in the Pacific Ocean. The islands were said to be home to unique wildlife and breathtaking landscapes. Timmy was eager to explore the untouched beauty of these islands and learn about the cultures of the indigenous people who called them home. As Timmy landed on the first island, he was greeted by the sight of lush green forests and pristine beaches. However, he soon realized that the islands posed unique challenges. The terrain was rugged, and the weather could be unpredictable, but Timmy was undeterred. He saw these challenges as opportunities to test his skills and push his limits. With each challenge he faced, Timmy grew stronger and more resilient. He learned to navigate dense jungles, scale steep cliffs, and brave the elements. Every obstacle he overcame filled him with a sense of accomplishment and fueled his determination to continue exploring. As Timmy explored the islands, he was struck by the beauty and diversity of the natural world. He encountered exotic wildlife, from colorful birds to elusive sea creatures. He marveled at the intricate ecosystems that sustained life in these remote islands. Realizing the delicate balance that existed between humans and nature, Timmy spent hours immersing himself in nature, taking in the sights and sounds of the islands. He felt a deep connection to the natural world, understanding that it was a source of inspiration and wonder. Timmy was reminded of the importance of preserving the environment for future generations to enjoy. As Timmy's journey came to an end, he reflected on the impact he had made on the islands and their inhabitants. Through his interactions with the locals, he had learned about their way of life and the challenges they faced. Timmy was determined to leave a positive impact on the communities he had visited. He organized a series of environmental initiatives aimed at preserving the island's natural beauty and supporting the local economy, from beach cleanups to sustainable farming projects. Timmy's initiatives were met with enthusiasm and gratitude from the locals. He felt a sense of fulfillment, knowing that he had made a difference in the lives of the people he had met. As Timmy boarded the Sky Explorer once again, he knew that his journey was far from over. There were still countless places to explore, new cultures to discover, and adventures to be had. Timmy looked forward to the next chapter of his epic adventure, knowing that each new journey would bring with it the promise of new experiences and discoveries. With the wind in his hair and the world at his feet, Timmy set off into the horizon, ready to embrace whatever the future held. As the plane disappeared into the vast expanse of the sky, Timmy knew that his spirit of adventure would continue to guide him on his quest for exploration and discovery. After his adventures in the remote islands, Timmy returned home to Brooksville. The familiar sights and sounds of his hometown brought a sense of comfort after the challenges of his journey as he reunited with family and friends. Timmy shared stories of his latest adventures, regaling them with tales of exotic landscapes and daring escapades. Despite being back home, Timmy's spirit of adventure remained undiminished. He knew that there were still many more places to explore and experiences to be had. His time on the islands had only fueled his desire to seek out new horizons and continue his quest for discovery. As Timmy settled back into his routine, he began planning his next expedition. This time, he set his sights on a series of expeditions to the world's most remote and challenging environments, from the frozen expanses of the Arctic to the depths of the Amazon rainforest. Timmy was determined to push the boundaries of exploration and test his limits once again. His preparations were meticulous as he gathered supplies, studied maps, and sought advice from seasoned explorers. Timmy knew that these expeditions would be some of the most challenging of his career, but he was ready to face whatever obstacles lay ahead. As the day of departure arrived, Timmy felt a mixture of excitement and apprehension. He knew that the journey ahead would be long and arduous, but he was eager to embark on this new chapter of his adventure with the Sky Explorer fully equipped and his team ready. Timmy set off into the unknown once again. The first leg of his journey took him to the Arctic, where he faced harsh conditions and unforgiving landscapes. The icy terrain tested his skills as an explorer, requiring him to rely on his wits and resourcefulness to navigate through the frozen wilderness. Despite the challenges, Timmy was determined to push forward, knowing that the rewards of his expedition would be worth the effort. As Timmy explored the Arctic, he encountered a world unlike any he had seen before. The stark beauty of the frozen landscape was mesmerizing, with its towering icebergs and vast expanses of snow. Timmy marveled at the resilience of the wildlife that called this harsh environment home, from polar bears to Arctic foxes. But it wasn't just the natural beauty of the Arctic that captivated Timmy. He was also fascinated by the history of the region, from the tales of early explorers to the rich culture of the indigenous peoples who had thrived in this environment for centuries. Timmy immersed himself in the history and culture of the Arctic, gaining a deeper appreciation for the complexities of this unique ecosystem. As Timmy's expedition in the Arctic drew to a close, he reflected on the lessons he had learned. The Arctic had taught him the importance of resilience and adaptability in the face of adversity. It had shown him the beauty of the natural world and the fragility of its ecosystems. Most importantly, it had reminded him of the need to preserve these environments for future generations to enjoy. Timmy's experiences in the Arctic had left a lasting impression on him, shaping his outlook on life and his approach to exploration. He knew that his journey was far from over, and he looked forward to the next chapter of his epic adventure with a renewed sense of purpose and determination. After his return from the Arctic, Timmy set his sights on a new challenge, the Amazon rainforest. Known as the lungs of the earth, the Amazon was a vast and dense jungle teeming with life. Timmy was drawn to its biodiversity and the opportunity to explore one of the most diverse ecosystems on the planet. The preparations for the Amazon expedition were complex. Timmy assembled a team of experts in jungle survival, biodiversity, and indigenous cultures to accompany him on this journey.
well, what cool buildings my friends have made. I like them very much. And you? I hope so too. So, I should also show them how to make an airplane building. Well, at the same time, I will continue the story. They spent months planning the expedition, studying maps, and gathering supplies to ensure they were fully prepared for the challenges that lay ahead. As Timmy and his team ventured into the Amazon, they were immediately struck by the sheer size and complexity of the rainforest. The dense foliage made progress slow and arduous, but Timmy was undeterred. He was determined to explore every corner of this vast wilderness and uncover its secrets. The team encountered a myriad of wildlife, from colorful birds to elusive big cats. Each new sighting filled them with a sense of wonder and excitement. They marveled at the intricate web of life that sustained the rainforest, realizing the delicate balance that existed between its inhabitants. The Amazon presented Timmy and his team with numerous challenges. The dense vegetation made navigation difficult, and the humid climate took its toll on their bodies. They had to contend with venomous snakes, biting insects, and treacherous terrain. But with each challenge they faced, they grew stronger and more resilient. Despite the hardships, there were moments of triumph. They discovered hidden waterfalls, encountered rare species of wildlife, and forged connections with the indigenous tribes that called the Amazon home. These experiences enriched their journey and gave them a deeper appreciation for the wonders of the rainforest. As the expedition came to a close, Timmy reflected on the lessons he had learned from his time in the Amazon. The rainforest had taught him the importance of adaptability and perseverance in the face of adversity. It had shown him the beauty of nature in its purest form, untouched by human hands. But perhaps the most profound lesson Timmy had learned was the importance of conservation. The Amazon rainforest was under threat from deforestation and climate change, and Timmy knew that it was crucial to protect this vital ecosystem. He vowed to use his experiences to raise awareness about the importance of conservation and to